It's been a tough week of trying to get this vlog up, and I had a really hard time getting all the files, and I'm still not sure that I have all my files. But I'm gonna start editing, and if I find that I'm missing files, I've saved everything on my phone. So for some reason, I couldn't get the files to upload via connection to my computer. It would only upload half the files and wouldn't allow me to upload the rest. It's about 75 files. And so what I do is I upload them to the cloud, and then I download them to the computer. But also not all of them would upload, and I had to do every single file one at a time. Upload the file, make sure it uploaded, check on the computer, download it, upload another file, and just had to go through that process. So it took me all day Monday. Hi, Helen. It took me all day Monday, and took me a good part of yesterday and last night, just sitting here with my phone, uploading all the files. And then this morning I did a little editing. I started at the beginning of the video, and as soon as I started the beginning of the video, I realized I still didn't have all the files. So I got frustrated and left. But since I have had something to eat and taken a nap, and I think I have all the files, so I thought I would start video editing, and I thought, why not go online and show people how I do it and how easy it is to do. I'm using a free version of DaVinci Resolve. It's a free software, and I'm happy to chat. If anybody wants to chat, I have my coffee. I bought a cigar that I was gonna enjoy. How are you doing, Helen? And how is your Falcon doing? Um, all right, so over here in this very beginning, over here on the far left, you can see all my files um, from the vlog, and they're all kind of in order. And then the way I started doing the vlog in the beginning is I started putting just little clips of what's going to happen during the week, little scenes that I'm doing. And I decided this time, normally I have this clip right here um, um, in the very beginning, but I decided to put it after these little clips. And then it goes into this little gap here is just blackness. And I changed the music. I put some music underneath it where I normally had some music from a recording I had called You Never Missed Your Water. And it was just a dooba boom 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 ba na na da. So I went into that file, and because I needed a longer version, and so I put guitar underneath those files, and then it goes into my intro right here. So I'll show you a little bit of that. Let me know if you can hear it okay. I think it's getting the computer sound. I have my computer volume down kind of low, but I'll turn it up a bit. Hopefully you don't get an echo either. Let me check to see what Helen wrote. Helen says, I'm doing okay. Okay, see, Helen is on Twitch. I'll show you this. Helen's on Twitch, and Avery is here on YouTube. So I want to connect the Twitch and YouTube people. Helen says, doing okay, got home from dog sitting. Phoenix is doing very well. How are you? Good. Oh, I love dog sitting. That's so awesome. Avery, it's good to see you. Can't stay long. Have therapy appointment soon. Avery, congratulations on the new scooter. That looks like a really nice scooter. That is so cool. You'll be able to get around and go on adventures and stuff. So that's super cool. Helen, if you don't know, Avery posted on Facebook a new scooter that he got, and it looks really nice. It looks like the Cadillac of scooters. So I'll show you what I did here in the beginning. Hopefully you can hear it, and it just goes through a little bit of some scenes, and then the intro, and then goes into the very first part. And that's all I've really done so far. So, ooh, I want that to come in a little slower. So I'm going to drag this over to here. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to my vlog. I'm going to have that music fade out a little bit earlier. Okay, so it goes to welcome to my vlog. And mainly what I do here is I just the reason you see it cut and stuff, like cut right here, is because this volume was so loud and I needed to bring it down. They have this new thing right here called AI Dialogue Leveler, which is great. But I often have to either raise up the volume or lower the volume because I'm not using a microphone, I'm just using my phone, you know. So this is the intro, and then we're going to put in this is where I talk about how the week is going, and then after that it goes into the intro, which is Hobo These Roads. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate your comments. Every morning I start my day looking at my YouTube comments, and it's really wonderful. So thanks so much. So true. All right, here we want Hobo These Roads. So what I do is I go to my last vlog, week 34, because we're in week 35. So go to my last vlog, because I already did the work. And this is the last vlog. And I go to the Hobo These Roads, which is right here. And I clip out a section. I get rid of this. And there's this right here, which says Sunday. I cut it right there. Move that away. Now I just want to grab these things right here. It's the text for Sunday that'll show the day of the week. It's the video for Hobos These Roads. And then this little black thing right here, I mean this little spacer right here, is a black spacer that I put in between each clip that makes it go black and then goes into the next clip. So I'm going to copy all that and go back to recent projects and open week 35. Now my icon is right there where I want to post it, so I click and I paste. Now it's there, and now I go back and check it to see how well it flows together. Every morning I start my day looking at my YouTube comments, and it's really wonderful. So thanks so much. Hobo these roads, in worn-out shoes, carry my load, but not nothing to lose. Long forgotten miles, curious trials, wore away and weathered my blues. Now I've got nothing left but dreaming to do. All right, Avery, I want to thank you for that comment you left on my post about where I was asking about what parts of Boston people would like to see. I've been really excited to just kind of like go into Boston and explore different parts, and you know, maybe even parts that I haven't been to, and the museums and all the different wonderful things, and show you all different parts of Boston each week. It's all like, it depends on whether I have the transportation money or not. But usually on Wednesdays and Thursdays I have the transportation money. All right, so we just finished the intro, Hobo These Roads. Now I want to go all the way up to the top. My first file here should be Good Morning Monday Morning. So I'm going to bring it down to here. Let's see if it's Good Morning Monday Morning.
Cheers. Happy Monday.
Hey. So I'm gonna click on the file and go over to audio and click AI dialogue leveler. Click that on everything first thing. And then I can see visually that the audio is kind of low, so I'm gonna raise it up 2. So I click 2, enter. That looks a little better. I know it doesn't look like much, but as you do it more and more, every little micro thing, growth and shrinkage, really, you get used to what's good. I might bring it up one more. I think I will bring it up one more. So 3. I'm bringing it up to 3. Um, and then I'll listen to see how it goes and make sure there's no there's now, it looks like right here and right here and right here there's some banging and noises that might disrupt people who are wearing headphones, also right here. So I'm going to listen to it and see over here on the right, I can see if it peaks up to the red or not.
It is 6 in the morning, Monday morning, and
a little peak up to the red is okay.
Sunday night,
I think I'm going to bring this back down to 2.
Lightning, thunder, rain, shower storm just sweep through. It came in really fast, and it knocked all of our power out. I had no power last night, so I was sitting here in the dark.
Feel free to ask any questions as well.
And so about 8 o'clock p.m., I spent most of the evening playing guitar because I don't need electricity. And kind of sitting in the dark. And it wasn't too dark because I got windows. But I decided to go to bed early, so I went to bed at like 8 p.m., which is really early for me. And I got a lot of sleep. I feel well rested today. So I'm up doing my coffee, and I was going to do my coffee and comedy. And I'm not finding any comedy. So I'm kind of watching the news and a little bit, and
right here I get kind of quiet. So what I'm going to do is bring it to here and cut it, and then maybe to here and cut it, and I'm just going to raise that up to 4.
I'm not really thinking about the rest of the day yet.
Can you all hear the train going by?
I have some things that I want to get done today. Do some writing, maybe do some drawing, and some marketing and stuff like that. So, but right now, it's just coffee and comedy and wake up. So.
Did you hear that pop? I want to get rid of that pop. First, I want to bring all of this. I think I want to bring it up 1. So people can hear it better, but I want to bring that pop. I want to get rid of that pop. So this is that pop. Cut it there, and then you can actually just drag it right here. So now when I play it,
and wake up.
Oh, it didn't shrink. There we go.
And wake up. So
yeah, so it's like it's not even there.
Happy Monday.
Cut. Okay, after one of these things, I want to put that little spacer, which is this thing right here. So I copy it, and now I'm going to leave that little black spacer in my copy for a long time because I'm going to be using it a lot. So I just go to the next clip in the pile, drag it over, and let's look at the volumes on this. It looks like it's kind of low. This is a long clip. So I'm going to raise up, first I'm going to do the AI dialogue level, and then I'm going to raise it up 1. But this clip might cause people to turn up their volume a little bit. So let's hear how it goes. It looks like in the beginning here it's very loud. So actually I want to cut it right there and bring this down a little bit. Whoa, not that much. Right about, yeah, maybe 2. -2. All right, that looks good. So we'll see how it goes while I read the chat.
Well, I've been looking around and not finding any good comedy. The reason I start with copying comedy is I often wake up.
Oh, you need help paying for glasses. Yeah. I actually wear glasses too, but I don't have any. Um, but I'm told that the VA will give me a pair of glasses if I go in. Sorry you're distracted today. Um, but yeah, I need I have trouble seeing far away, but I also have trouble reading, so now I need bifocals.
Stuff in my brain is pretty negative, and
Oh, look how right here it's very quiet. I'm gonna raise that up a bit. This beginning is a little difficult because it would be nice if I talked at a nice level volume. All right, let's see how that goes.
well, I've been looking around and not finding any good comedy.
It's a little.
Well,
Why is it doing that?
well,
I don't know. It's doing that weird well, like it's cut off.
well, I've been looking around and not finding any good comedy.
Oh well.
The reason I start copying comedy is I often wake up and my brain is pretty negative and saying lots.
Yeah, I have
Negative stuff.
on my driver's when I had a driver's license. I don't have it anymore. I need to get it. It's my goal this year to get my driver's license again. But on my driver's license, it stated that I needed to wear glasses when I drive.
And I don't always feel like I have control over it when I first wake up.
All right, we need to take off this AI dialogue leveler because that's what's screwing up some of it. So on this first one, I'm going to take off the AI dialogue leveler and see if it sounds better.
Well, I've been looking around and not finding any good comedy. The reason I start copying comedy is I often wake up and my brain is pretty negative and saying lots of negative stuff, and I don't always feel like I have control over it. It just feels like I'm in a cloud of negativity when I first wake up, kind of like I'm in crisis, you know. And so I watch comedy because the lighthearted kind of dialogues, you know, the words people use, the way they speak, and things like that, changes the dialogues in my head. And so my dialogues in my head start to match the comedic dialogues, and they get a little more lighthearted and funny, and my brain is a little less negative.
Just raise the volume up to 3 from 1, so
and the grumpies
seems a little. I'm talking very quietly.
And my brain gets a little lighthearted and a little more happy. So I'm not finding any comedy. I'm not too grumpy though. I'm waking up and my mood is okay. Feeling a little anxious. There's no reason for me to be anxious other than I have anxiety. And I just wake up anxious. And I did have a dream last night that I was about to get beat up by these 3 guys, and they were letting me know that they were going to beat me up, and I knew there was no way for me to get away, and that I was going to have to fight them. And then they came at me, and I threw a punch, and then I ended up waking up. So it was kind of a weird dream. but nice and quiet, and think about 5 things that I am grateful for right now. That's a good way to start the week.
All right. Now, I think the next one, this one I talk about my daily grateful. I don't do my daily grateful, I just talk about it. But it looks like the volume is all pretty level, which is good. So I'm going to put on the AI dialogue leveler, and I'm going to increase it by 2.
Well, it didn't really take me very long, and I was able to think of some things that I'm grateful for. So I'm about to make my daily gratitude video.
Hey,
If
Zuki.
you watch, it looks like this. And,
My day is going pretty good today. Just editing the vlog.
Right now, what things I wrote. And number 1 is kind of a long.
All right, so that's my daily 5. Control paste to put the spacer there. Let me make sure it ends okay.
And my apartment was nice and clean, and I was able to make a dinner and just have a good evening. So those are my 5 things I'm grateful for. I feel like I just made the video, but now I'm going to go make the actual video for YouTube.
So I made the video for YouTube. All right. So next is, let's see what is next.
Hey, so I was thinking about my dream last night, and if it had any meaning, and I feel like.
All right, so over here.
Before I go away, make my apartment all nice and clean and ready for me to come home, and it makes coming home a lot better. So I came home yesterday, and my apartment was nice and clean, and I was able to make a dinner and just have a good evening. So those are my 5 things I'm grateful for. I feel like I just made them.
Okay, right here I was thinking I would put the thumbnail for Daily Grateful. So I'm gonna go and see if I can look for that. Yeah, I'm looking through my photos here for the Daily Grateful. I think it's, don't remember what number it is. Well, I didn't upload it, so I think I can download it from YouTube. That's what I'm going to try to do. My content, Daily Grateful, number 34. Let's see if I can download it. I mean, 34, 83. Download. Yes. Alright, save image. And while I'm here, why don't I get 84 as well? Oh wait, 84. I need 84. That's what I need. Okay. 84. Daily Grateful 84 thumbnail. Download. And then I need 85. 85. Thumbnail, download, save image as, save. Alright, we did it. Go back to DaVinci. And now I want to get that image. It's in my downloads. I want, why is that? Oh, it's on my desktop. That's why. Ah, show me thumbnails. We want 84. Ah, I didn't want to open it. What is happening? Why can't I drag it over? won't let me drag it over. Let me see if I can. All right, it took 85. Why didn't it take 84? Frustration. All right, well, this part's not getting a thumbnail. All right.
Video, but now I'm gonna go make the actual video for YouTube.
Okay.
Hey, so I was thinking about my dream last night, and if it had any meaning, and I feel like in my dream I was getting ready to go to like a carnival, and
Okay, I'm determined to put that thumbnail there because I'm gonna need to be able to do thumbnails. So let me see. I'm grabbing this thumbnail from a different computer. Oops. From this computer over here, I'm gonna try to grab that thumbnail and then upload it to my Google Photos. Then go over to this computer and go to my Google Photos. And there is the picture I want. All right, now let's see if I can pull it over there. There it is. Yay, I did it. Okay. Now take this thumbnail and put it right there. And stretch it to here. Make it fade away a little bit. And then it looks covering the whole screen, so I'm going to zoom out and move it over here. And then move it down here.
so those are my 5 things I'm grateful for. I feel like I just made the video, but now I'm gonna go make the actual video for YouTube.
All right, did it.
Hey, so I was thinking about.
That's how you get frustrated at something, take a deep breath, figure out another way to do it. I think this one I have to do another thumbnail, so we'll see.
My dream last night, and if it had any meaning, and I feel like in my dream
My
I
alarm's
was
going
getting
off.
ready to go to like a carnival, but I got met in the parking lot in an alleyway by these 3 guys, and preventing me from going to the carnival, and it was like a tunnel alleyway, and these guys weren't mad, they weren't angry at me, they weren't mean, they were just kind of like matter of factly, we're gonna have to beat you up, and we can't let you pass. We have to beat you up, and I kind of knew that it had to happen, and that there was no way, like there was no running back. And in order to get through, I was gonna have to get beat up and just kind of left here, and then find my way afterwards, and if I survive. And if for some reason I knew I would survive, I would just be really injured. But I knew I would get some punches in as well. And
I don't always watch through all the video while I'm creating the vlog. I do that beforehand. But I think there's a part in this section where I want to put up a thumbnail, so I'm listening for it.
So I was like, okay, let's do this, and three guys started walking towards me, and I went right at one of them, and I just punched him in the face, and I went to go swing at another one, and then I went down at his legs because I'm a wrestler, and I knew I could do better on the ground, so um, I went for his legs, and that's when I woke up. And I could remember seeing the carnival in the background and the lights. And for some reason, I had this feeling like I don't know if dreams are messages from the universe or not, or if they're just our own psychology trying to um, make sense of what's going on in our brain. Uh, but for me, it felt like those three guys were the universe saying, "We need to beat you up some more before you can get to the end prize." And as I normally do, I accept it and fight back. And I felt like that dream was the universe saying, "Hey, you still have some more getting beat up to do." And because I've been feeling like I've been getting beat up by the universe, and it's kind of like I feel like the universe is saying, we're gonna beat you up this one last time, and
Hey, Barrington.
and then things will get better, and you'll get to your destination, type of thing. So I don't often really dive into the meanings of my dreams, but for some reason that was really sticking out with me this morning. Is that kind of the universe saying I got some, maybe warning me, saying you got some hard times coming up, so be ready for them and get in your fighting stance. All right.
All right, next clip. I think the next clip is when I talk about how I made the video. We'll see.
Okay, well, I've done my coffee and comedy for a while. I was watching this really great video of this kid who had a dad who was kind of anti-video games. He grew up that way, and he became a Twitch streamer. Kid who had a dad who was.
I'm gonna cut it there and raise up this volume. Well, first I want to do the AI leveler, but I want to bring up this volume a bit. There we go.
Kind of anti-video games. He grew up that way, and he became a Twitch streamer. And he brought his dad. His dad threw a video game, and his dad learned to appreciate it. It was really nice, and they kind of grew together as father and son. So it's a nice little video. It wasn't a comedy, but it was heartwarming. Made me feel good. I had a little check-in with my bestie Kay, and we're gonna do a work session. So we're gonna do that.
You know what? I just want to bring up this section here. This section is a little low, and looking at it just kind of driving me nuts. So I just want to raise up the volume there to match the rest.
It's a nice little video. Wasn't a comedy,
And then
but
I think I want to bring the rest of this down one there.
Heartwarming. Made me feel good. I had a little check-in with my bestie Kay, and we're gonna do a work session. So we're gonna do that in about an hour. So what I'm going to do is go through my routine, and I'm going to take my meds, take a shower.
You can see right here, the volume kind of goes down for a while, so I'm just going to cut it and raise it up a bit. And then let's look at the rest. The rest of it looks okay.
A good hot shower might take care of that.
My hair's sticking
so
straight up.
I'll go into my daily routine.
Okay, cut the end of that there. So from here, I'm going to do my daily routine, and usually I do put music underneath it. So I want to pick a song. Um, I had an idea to do a funny song, but I have to upload it. So it's a cover song, but it's kind of silly. And I played it for Glimmer the other day, and she was like, you should release that. It's pretty cool. So I thought maybe I put it. I like using the vlog for putting in my weird music. So let's see if I can find it. A B C D E F G. Here it is. All right, let's see if I can. I'll upload it. My mind is going blank. Blank. All right, I need to go to Google Drive and go to Vlog and go to Music, Vlog Music, and then where's the upload button? Where'd the upload button go? Uh-oh. I wonder if I can just drag it. That would be good. I can just drag it over. I'm gonna try to do it. Let's see if it works. It worked. All right, it's uploading. I think you guys are gonna like this song. I think it uploaded, right? Upload complete, yes. Now I go over to this computer. And I gotta download it. Go to Google Drive. I love Google Drive. Here's the song. Download. This is a recording I did a long time ago. Probably 8 years ago. But it's a fun song, so alright, I downloaded it. Now I need to go to DaVinci Resolve and go to downloads. Over here to master. Alright. Downloads. Here it is. Boop. Good to go. Alright, so first I put in the music. Whoa, it's loud. Bring the volume down a bit. And then what I do is I have the music start before the video starts. So right there. It starts one beat before the video. And it's a country song. It's a rock song that I did in a country version. So you guys might know it. But let's bring in some video for my daily routine. Oh, what's going on? Oh, wait. First, get rid of this. Wait. This needs to go down here. And I just moved it. Okay, so it needs to go down there. All right. We want the cursor to be right there. And then we can drag over turn down the volume on the video clip. And I start it right where I come. I'm just gonna turn this down for now, because that'll be annoying. All right, so we start right here where I come on camera. Here it is. All right, right when I come on camera. Cut. And pull this back here. What you can do is unlink these clips and get rid of that audio, but you don't have to. All right, so I have a cut right there. I'll probably pull this audio out because I'm gonna end up cutting it all over the place by accident. Boom. Go over there, open the drawer, boom, pause, and I cut. Now from here, I'm gonna zoom out, and I'm gonna go to where I finished getting all my meds together. Alright, so right there. I'm gonna cut. Now I'm gonna speed that process up by like 400%. Change clip speed. Why don't we go 300? Hey. And then, so check that. Because you see, alright. That's where I want to cut it. Actually, I want to cut it a little bit before that. Right there. Cut. Get rid of that. And then pull this over here. I was dancing while taking my meds. Alright, now we're back to regular speed. Scoop it up. Go over and visit Okami. Dancing. I think right here we will cut it and zoom in. Oh. I have to select that. Okay, zoom in. And move it over. That's a good spot right there. Say hello to Okami. No rush. Alright, and I'm going to cut it right there and zoom back out. Slide it over. Slide to the left. And I'm going to go into the bathroom. Cut. Get rid of that. Let me check in the chat. Hey, Megan. Headed to visit your mother. Very nice. Where is that located? Is that in Boston? Barrington. Speaking of weird music, I guess Tom, I don't know Tom Leher. I'll have to check him out. How's the music going, Barry? I hope you're all doing well today. Okay, so after this we go to, all right, I took a shower and then I'm gonna get rid of this music here. And I look for that handle to turn. There it is. So I cut it right there. Boom. So it looks like I went in the bathroom and then cut, and now I'm coming out of the bathroom. with new clothes, all showered, and a cup of coffee. And cut. Next we have rowing machine. No. Next we have right here. Open in the shades. Trim off a little bit in the beginning. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Cut it right there. Next camera angle. And I'm looking down here, I'm getting near the end of my song, so I want to wrap up this little montage. So let's put it right there. Cut. Unlink these. Drag this over. Open that window. Cut. And then I think just the rowing machine is left. Unlink the clips, get rid of the audio, backspace. Select the clip, cut, get rid of this spot, move it over, bring it over. Now, all right, so now we're at the last tip of the thing. So I'm going to pull out this audio and put it in again because it's been cut up a little bit. So I'm going to take it out and go back into here. The name of the song is, oh yeah, you can see how, all right, so we're good here. Zoom in. And we want it to start right there. We gotta bring that audio down a bit. And then that's where it's gonna end. So I'm gonna cut it right there with me doing that, and we're gonna fade to black. Now let's watch this montage. You might make a video later, Barrington. Very cool. I enjoy the videos that you make. I subscribe to your channel. I enjoy your experimental nature. All right, let's watch this montage and you will get to hear the song. Take it with a grain of salt. On my pillow, leave the winter on the ground. Wake up lonely, hear silence in the bedroom, all around. Touch me now, close my eyes and dream away. Must have been love, but it's over now. Must have been good, but I lost it somehow. Must have been love, but it's
it's over now. The moment we toast, the time had run out. Take or leave it, we're together. That I'm sheltered by your heart. In the outside, I turn to water like a teardrop in your palm. And it's hard, a winter's day, I dream away. It must have been love, it's over now. Must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. The moment we touched, the time had run out.
I love how the sun falls on my bed.
Must have been love, but it's over now. Must have been good, but I lost it somehow. Must have been love, but it's over now. The moment we touched, the time had run out. Must have been love, but it's over now. Must have been good, but I lost it somehow. Must have been love, but it's over now. The moment we touched, the time had run out.
All right, we need to pull this fade to black a little sooner. Yeah, that's good. All right, that was kind of fun. You got to hear my "It Must Have Been Love" silly recording. Glimmer said I have a couple recordings of different cover songs that I kind of produced like that just for fun. And I had Glimmer listen to some of them, and she was saying how I should really let people hear them. So I thought, why not put it in the vlog? I like how I can kind of release music in the vlog, you know. Doop, doop. I miss that now. Now I'm living in a city with high rises all around. Yeah, when I go into Boston, it's all high rises and stuff. But I live about 25 miles north of Boston, and I don't drive, and so it's hard for me to not live in the city. But I live right next to the train station that takes me into the city, so I really like that I can always, when I'm in the city working and doing all that stuff, at the end of the day, I can pop out here to the suburbs. Excuse me, I'm burping. I can pop out here where it's a little quieter. You don't get all the noise of the city, and it's a little more peaceful. So yeah, I'm glad I don't live in the city. Welcome, Zuki. All right, what am I doing next? What time is it? 4:30. I have an open mic to go to tonight. After my vlog, I put a spacer and then go to the next video. Hey, so I finished my routine and I'm gonna be doing a work session with Kay in a little while. So I have my book of many things here and I have my to-do list. So I'm just kind of taking some time, having a cup of coffee. I got some music playing, and I'm just looking at my to-do list and deciding where I want my energy to go to today. Where's the best place to put my energy today? All right, good job, Kev. Let's see where I'm at now. Every video I do the AI dialogue leveler, and then I kind of eyeball the volume by just bringing it up one or bringing it down one. Hello, so
I'm about to start.
All right, if you can see here, it's kind of loud right there, and then it's quiet for a little while, and then it gets loud again. So I'm just going to, before I even watch it, just adjust it to kind of match it a little bit. And I think I want to bring this down a bit. All right, let's try it again.
Hello, so I'm about to start a meeting with my friend Kay, and sometimes we use Google, sometimes we use Zoom. I think today I'm going to start a Google meeting, and I'm going to take some time. I'm going to start the meeting now, but Kay will be around in about 15 minutes, but I'm just getting set up here where I got my computers here and my book of many things, so I can go through what needs to be done, what I want to get done, and what I'm capable of doing. And I'm feeling some creative flow today, so I want to utilize that.
You can see right here, the volume goes way down. I'm mumbling, so I'm going to bring that up.
As well. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next probably couple, hour or two is working here, and Kay will be on the other end of this Google meeting doing their work, and we chat back and forth, and yeah, so it's good.
All right. So it's good. Let's see what the next clip is. Put a spacer, and the next clip. This one looks like it could be raised up maybe one. I raised two. It's really hard to just select one. All right, let's see what this is.
Hey, so I'm working here with Miss Kay. They're here working on their stuff. I'm working on my stuff. I've been working on taxes because I wasn't sure. I was stressed about taxes because I have a little income coming in from time to time from these different sources, and and they don't take taxes out. And a lot of singer-songwriters, artists, musicians, and stuff are all self-contracted, and we don't get taxes taken out. And then tax time comes around, and we owe a lot of taxes. And that hasn't been my experience so far, because the last 6 or 7 years, I haven't, or even more than that, last 10 years, 15 years, um, I really haven't earned enough to qualify to pay taxes. But this year, I'm on target to possibly maybe have to pay some taxes. And so I was just working with ChatGPT and asking it what steps I can do to prepare. And it suggested that I make a Google spreadsheet to track my incomes, which I wasn't really doing. It suggested that I start saving my receipts, which I wasn't doing. And it suggested that I start making a $5 tax jar that every week I put in $5. And then, hey, if it comes a point where tax time comes around and I don't owe money, I have a jar full of $5 bills. So that's what I'm working on, and then I'm gonna move over now.
And I can buy a scooter.
And
I would love a scooter. I'd like an electric bike. Or a scooter. That would be so cool. I could put a GoPro on my helmet and go on the scooter and ride around and make videos. It would be cool to have a scooter. Or an electric bike. I'm glad Avery got one, because he has a lot of land out there in Arkansas, so it'd be really good to have a scooter and be able to get around. At least I have trains and buses and subways and stuff. Whoa, this volume looks really high. Usually when I'm outdoors, the volume gets really high, so because I have to speak up. I'm gonna lower it down a bit.
Hey, I'm still work sessioning. I'm just taking a little break to run to the store. I want to get some milk and maybe a little snack.
I'll show you something. Right here in this building, that's where I live. In case you never knew it, that building back there, I live in that building. I'm moving though, so I don't mind saying that.
Back, and I want to get a soda. So, and then I'm just going to go back and get back to doing work, and I'll kind of catch you up on the different things that I've been doing.
All right. I don't think I do. All right, here's a little tricky thing here. This next video clip is sideways. Because sometimes I don't adjust my camera when I take a video when I hit record. So it's really easy to do. It has rotation angle right here. And so you select it and you rotate it 90 degrees. Try to get as close as possible. Sometimes it's hard to get right on 90 degrees. There it is. Okay, and then zoom in to fit the screen. There, and now we're all set. Now let's look at the audio. The audio looks a little low. We're going to put on the AI dialogue leveler and then bring up the audio, just eyeballing it right about there. Kind of matches over here. See, about the same size. So, am I moving far? I'm moving a little closer to Boston. Because the subways don't come out this far. Only the long trains come out this far. So I have to take the train for 40 minutes to get into Boston so I can use the subways. But the subways go out to kind of the suburbs. They go about, I don't know, 15, 20 miles out of Boston. And so I want to live on the subway line so I can get in and out a lot better without having to take the train 40 minutes into Boston. So I'm thinking of moving closer to the city. But it's really not far. It's probably like a half-hour drive from where I am now. I'm looking in a couple different towns. One's called Malden. One town is called Cambridge, near Harvard Square. And one town is called Somerville, where my parents, in Medford. And my parents actually grew up in Medford. So let's see what I have to say for myself here. All right, so I'm getting moving here. I did a good amount of work. I did some voiceover work where I wrote this voiceover video. If I made the video by now, I'll show the thumbnail. All right, this is where I said I will show the thumbnail here. So I need to show the thumbnail, and I have the thumbnail saved here. It's right here. So we'll put it in there. Click on it, zoom out a bit, and then move it over to where my finger is. Now we make it a little smaller. There we go. Right here. There's nothing showing up here. It means I haven't made the video yet. But I did a voiceover called The Carnival Awaits. And it's about a dream I had last night that I already told you about. All right, so I want to... That's where I want it to stop, right there. So let's look at that again. If I made the video by now... Also, the audio during this part is really low. So maybe I can fix that. Cut. And zoom in a bit. And perfect. Cut there. And I'll bring that up a bit. Isn't this fun? Alright, let's check it out now. If I made the video by now, I'll show the thumbnail right here. If there's nothing showing up here, it means I haven't... You hear how the audio cut out? It's because the AI dialogue leveler, when you make a small clip, sometimes it does that. So I'm going to shut off the dialogue leveler and try again. If there's nothing showing up here, it means I haven't made the video yet. But I did a voiceover called The Carnival Awaits. And it's about a dream I had last night that I already told you about. And so I did that. That's done. And then I thought it would be good to go over to the food bank and pick up some supplies. So that's something I could go to the food bank today. The hot sun, I might do that.
Run over to the food bank and see what I can get, and I'll check back in a little while. It's getting near lunch, so I'm getting kind of hungry.
Getting kind of hungry. I'm not hungry right now, but it would be smart for me to go to the food bank today. All right, next clip. I think it's my return from the food bank. Let's see.
Okay, I ate some chicken teriyaki. That was good.
What? I think we're missing clips. I think we're missing when I came back from the food bank, put my stuff away.
Now I think I've been up and going at it for 8 hours. I'm going to take a nap for an hour. So I set my alarm for 1 hour, and I'm going to lay down.
I'm just going to raise this volume up a bit. Too much.
Rest my body. My pain level is starting to go up a little bit, and I'm tired. My pain.
There we go.
So I'll see you in an hour or so.
All right, looks like I lost my footage of when I went to the food bank. I came back home and I showed everything that I got from the food bank, which was not a lot. I didn't get very much. I don't know where that footage went, but it's not crucial to the vlog, so I'm not too stressed about it. I came back from the food bank, had some chicken, and now I'm going to take a nap. Thanks so much, Zuki. Zuki says all the best with that. Let me put the chat up there because we got people on Twitch as well. If you guys want to chat back and forth. All right, let's see what the next clip is. I remember this was a difficult night. I had a high psychosis night. I ended up being kind of triggered this day. All right, let's see. You gotta know the sideways. Bring this up to 90. And then close enough. Zoom it in. There we go. The audio looks like it needs to be raised. Bring it up to there and then put it on the leveler. This beginning here looks kind of loud, but we'll see.
The day has been going well. I've been getting some work done. The day has been going well.
All right. We're going to bring this down a little bit. Turn off the leveler.
The day has been going well. I've been getting some work done. I haven't gotten any writing done. My hair is sticking straight up. Whoa, crazy here. I'm cooking some chicken in here.
That was good chicken.
For dinner, and yeah, I'm kind of hungry, so that's my plan, is just making some dinner, and I don't know what else I'm going to do. I was playing guitar for a little while, and now I'm just kind of wanting to do other things, so just kind of cleaning up around the house, picking up, neating things, and I feel a little restless, like I want to do something. Wouldn't mind going outside, but I don't know what to do or where to go. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
All right, time for bed, I think.
Okay, well, I watched a little Critical Role. I played some video games, kind of relaxed a bit, played some guitar, and now it's about 9:30. I'm going to head to bed early because I want to get up early. On Tuesdays, I go live in the morning, so I want to get up and be ready for that. So, good night, Monday night.
But that's not the end of the day. I have one more clip. I had a rough night. I had a rough night that night. It's not very long, but I do remember it was a tough night. Let's see.
Having a tough time tonight. Hypervigilant, paranoid. Feel like someone's in the room with me. Feel like
That would make a good thumbnail right there. Is there a way to take a picture? Nope, guess not.
feel like something's in the bathroom, hearing noises and stuff, so might be hard to get to sleep tonight, but I have to wake up early. Frustrated. Alright. I'm gonna try to. I'm just laying there with my eyes closed, but my muscles are tense, and I'm listening. I'm not trying to listen intently, but I am, so. Alright.
I did end up getting some sleep that night. All right, let's see some chat here. What games do you play? I have Steam, and I just recently beat Civilization 6 on hard. Took me a long time, but I had this epic game of Civilization going, and I finally won. I play on domination only. The only way you can win is through domination, and it usually ends up turning out to be a nuclear war at the end. But I ended up winning. And I play a lot of Grand Theft Auto online. Um, and I don't play with anybody because I used to play with some people and we had some stuff that we do, but nobody plays anymore. But I like to go on there and spin the big wheel at the casino, and then I go and I do some jobs, and I just like to drive around and stuff and do the different games. And I'm usually on a private server. I don't often go on the public servers. So yeah, GTA, Civ. I played some Baldur's Gate 3. I really enjoyed. And I'm looking for a new game. I was Stronghold 1. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was all up and down Steam the last couple days trying to find a new game that I would like that was affordable. And but I don't know. I kind of like strategy games. I feel like I really want to play a strategy game, kind of like Civilization. I know a new Civilization just came out, but I'm not. It's going to be so similar to the one that I have that I'm not going to pay $60 for a game that's basically what I already have. Yeah, the public servers are griefers. So, the people, when I go on the public servers and they go and they just randomly kill you and stuff like that, it does not frustrate me. The griefers actually usually make me laugh when someone kills me and is having fun, thinking that they're annoying me. Um, Kind of like trolls on YouTube. They think they're annoying me, but they're actually um, kind of making me laugh a little bit. So, but the griefers, if it's some dude who just keeps killing me as I respawn over and over, then I just switch to a private server and drive around. And yeah, it's kind of fun. I haven't really found a game. I also sometimes I play Elder Scrolls online when I'm feeling like I want some fantasy stuff. I'll play that. Yeah, but I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of video game time. I would love to take a day and just play video games all day and stream it on Twitch. Endless Legend. No, I haven't seen that one. Let me check it out. Let me check it out right now. Dun, dun, doo, 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 doo. Endless work for me. Endless legend. Let's check it out. I want a trailer. Let me see a trailer. Thank you. Looks pretty cool. I was playing RuneScape the other day, old school RuneScape, but it lost my account, so I had to start over. They're gonna show me gameplay. Oh yeah, this looks pretty cool. It's got a bit of a yeah. I think I like this game. It's turn-based strategy, which I really like. Nice. I might get that. There's also Endless Legend 2, so um, yeah, I'll probably check that out after I finish my editing. RuneScape, yeah. My son is a big gamer, um, and he used to play RuneScape a lot, and he still plays once in a while. And he used to stream on Twitch too. My son is 26 years old now, but he used to stream. He plays a lot of Dota too. I really enjoy watching my son play video games because he's really good at it, and I'm not very good at it. So it's always fun to watch uh, someone who's good at it. My son and I, we would often play video games together, and we would play video games together, and he would always kick my butt. And we would play first-person shooters, and he would only use a melee weapon, and I would have every weapon available, you know. And we would run around, and he would just kill me over and over and over again, and I would be really trying, you know. Um, so we grew up with my son really kind of involved in video games, and now today he still plays a lot, and I see we're on each other's Discord and Steam, and but he has a very active social life as well. He plays golf. He's a barber. He has a girlfriend, and it's just at the end of the evening, most evenings he's playing video games as well. So he's the one who kind of keeps me up to date on what's going on in the video game world, and when a game comes out that he thinks that I'll like, you know, he'll tell me about it. He's the one who built my gaming computer for Christmas. This past Christmas, he built me a gaming computer because I was just using this Macintosh, which was not very good for gaming. And so he built me this whole gaming computer, and then he bought me and installed GTA because he knew that I liked playing it. And I had never played it online. I had just been playing story mode on Xbox. And so that opened up a whole world. And then I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. So Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and that's very much like Dungeons and Dragons. So it's turn-based strategy and stuff. But I like that game that you showed me. I'm definitely going to look into it because I really enjoy turn-based combat and rather than real time. And because I like to play the game and have a snack and do other things. That's what I like about Civilization is you can just take a turn whenever you want to take a turn and then go about your business. Oh, all right. Back to editing. It's been an hour and 20 minutes and I'm still on Monday. I'm just finishing up Monday. But it generally takes me all day to do the vlog. I'm moving around. I'm moving along at a fine pace. All right, so this is the end of the day. So I put 3 spacers here, and then I push one of them up to here. And the reason I do that is because later on I'm go back to the beginning. Later on, I'm going to, where is it? Way back here in the beginning. Take this thing right here. This is the thing that says what day it is. Right now it says Sunday, but I'll change it to Monday. I'll just change it right now, Monday. And so what I'll do is I'll drag that all the way across. And as I drag it across, I'll have this little marker here at the end that shows, okay, this little marker here shows me that a new day is starting. So I'll need a new little tag up here that says Tuesday. So when I look at it from kind of far away, it makes it easier for me to find where things are. Right here is the new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. So, new day. Hopefully this next clip will say Happy Tuesday. I can already see that the volume is low, so I'm going to bring up 2. Come on. There we go, 2. And you can see right in the beginning here, this very first thing I say is really loud. So first let me put on the A dialogue is on. So I'm going to cut it right here. And I'm going to bring that down a little bit. And then I think I'm going to bring the rest of this dialogue up a little bit because it looks pretty low. So we'll see how that sounds.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's 8 in the morning. And
I think
I
I'm going to bring it
ended up
down to
getting some
5.
sleep last night, so that's good. I was afraid that I was going to be hypervigilant.
Absolute classic. Yes, RuneScape is great. I used to play Guild Wars, but I never played Guild Wars 2. I actually thought about downloading Guild Wars 2 because I really enjoyed Guild Wars the original. When Guild Wars the original came out, I played it and I maxed out. You could have 5 characters, and I maxed out all 5 characters to level 20. That's as far as you could go at the time. And I had a healer who could solo the hard levels all by himself, and I could just get all these rare items, and it was a lot of fun, and it was a fun game to go through. And I know Guild Wars, nobody plays Guild Wars anymore, but Guild Wars 2 has been around for quite some time, and I think it's basically the same game, just built for multiplayer, built a little better. And so I was thinking about downloading that, but I don't really have the time to invest in maxing out characters like I did back then. Back then I could play every day, all night and stuff. So I'm still unsure about Guild Wars 2.
I'm tired. So I'm gonna make my coffee, do some coffee and comedy. Today's a busy day. Got a busy day ahead of me, so want to be motivated and get moving. So here we go.
Here we go. Tuesdays are always busy for me. I have an early morning 9 a.m. live stream. Once again, the very beginning where I say hello is very loud. And then the rest of it is quiet. So I'm gonna cut that. And I'm gonna bring this down a bit because usually I don't need the hello to be that loud. So I'm gonna bring it down a bit. And then I'm gonna go over here, put it on the AI, and I think I'm gonna bring it up a bit. Yeah, it looks pretty low. So I'm gonna bring it up to here. See how that sounds.
Hi, so I'm here live, and you can see me live over here. I didn't really get a chance to do coffee and comedy. I woke up and I ran across the street to get some coffee and milk, and I just brewed my coffee, and I'm kind of on my first cup of coffee. But I saw that it was 9 o'clock, and so I just clicked the go live button totally unprepared, but this community is so great, so I'm sure it'll go well.
Some video games that I'm waiting to come out. Obviously, I'm waiting for GTA 6 to come out next year. I'm also waiting for the Critical Role video game to come out. Critical Role is my favorite TV show, and they also have the cartoon on Amazon called Vox Machina. They have another cartoon that's coming out called The Mighty Nine. But they're coming out with a video game, and that's what I'm most excited about because I'm a huge fan. Um, so I'm looking forward to the Critical Role video game coming out. I'm looking forward to GTA coming out. I can't think of anything else that I'm looking forward to coming out that I've heard of, anyways. I think I would like to get Red Dead Redemption 2 um, when it comes down in price. But I would like to play the online game. I think I would enjoy that.
Hey, so I did my live stream, and that was good. Then I had a Zoom with my friend, and now I just had a cup of coffee. So I'm waking up, about ready to start my routine. And I got a half hour before my social worker meeting, so I'm going to go take my meds, take two meetings, and then a live later. I was thinking about doing this two different video ideas, so not sure. But all I know really is that my next step is to go do my routine, so that's what I'm going to go do.
All right. Well, that's all the video editing I'm going to do today because I'm going to be doing a at in 1 hour. It's 5 o'clock now, so in 2 hours it's 7 o'clock. Let me see if I can show you. I think I can show and tell. So in an hour at 7 o'clock, I'm going to be going to see my friend Pete Crowley. Is going to be featured at the Stone Soup Poetry this month in an hour from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's an open mic, and I will be reading, as part of the open mic, I will be reading some of my book that I've been working on. And the link down there, if you want to go in 2 hours, is stonesouppoetry.blogspot.com, and there'll be a Zoom link there. So anybody wanting to go, that's what that is. So, but I'm going to go see. I'm going to go get some more coffee and visit my neighbor Jeff, because I told him I would visit him today, and he's probably wondering where I am. And I've gotten a good amount of work done today. I'm pleased, so I think I can enjoy the rest of the day. I'm going to go visit Jeff. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to do the Stone Soup Poetry open mic. And then what I usually do is we'll probably have a Zoom meeting with my girlfriend, and who lives on the other side of Boston, miles away. And we have a really good time chatting and talking and laughing. We make each other laugh a lot. So I hope you all have a good evening, and I hope you found this interesting, and you found that it's really easy to do video editing, and maybe you want to do your own videos. and then I could subscribe to your channel and we could share videos. That'd be a lot of fun. Video editing can be frustrating when you're first learning, but it becomes fun. So I hope you, thanks Zuki. Yep, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you maybe in the next video.